The first time he saw me like that, it was anything but a scene from a movie. No mood lighting, no soft music, just pure awkward chance. I was in the cramped back office of my Manhattan real estate office, practically melting in the summer swelter. Showings all day, the city a concrete oven, and our ancient AC decided to stage a revolt. Door locked, or so I thought. I was just peeling off my sticky silk blouse, bra straps finally unhooked, when I heard the handle creak. Froze. Half turned. And there he was, Liam, the intern, the guy I'd been trying not to notice, failing miserably. His face went from 0 to crimson in a heartbeat, hand clamped on the door handle like it was a lifeline, eyes wide, darting everywhere but where they shouldn't be, but betraying him all the same. Sorry, oh God, sorry, he stammered, backing away like he'd stumbled into the wrong dimension. Words stuck in my throat. I just stood there, half naked, blouse clutched to my chest, a war raging inside me between mortification and something else. Something that made my skin tingle, breath catch. Click of the door shutting echoed like a gunshot. I sank onto the edge of my desk, heart hammering against my ribs. Told myself it was just shock. The heat, exhaustion playing tricks. Liar. Deep down, I knew that wasn't it. That little jolt of excitement when Liam was near, this moment, this accidental peak was gasoline on a smoldering ember, a fire I thought had burned out years ago, suddenly roaring back to life. And I was so unprepared for the inferno. I wasn't always this muted version of myself, this woman adrift in the sea of her own life, compass spinning. 20s? I was a force. Direction, confidence practically radiated off me. The kind of woman who walked into a room and heads turned, not for the clothes or the makeup, but for the sheer unapologetic way I carried myself. Fire, ambition, certainty, all in spades. 52 felt like a ghost of that woman. The divorce had been a slow leak, draining the life out of me, drop by silent drop. Not some dramatic explosion, no screaming matches, no slashed tires. Ours ended with a whisper, a mutual, weary acknowledgement that whatever spark had ignited us 20 years ago was long gone. No scandals, no betrayals, just the slow suffocation of two people growing in opposite directions. The settlement gave me the Upper West Side brownstone, the SUV. Mark, my ex, moved on, dating some yoga instructor barely older than our daughter. Me? I buried myself in work. Real estate wasn't passion, but it was purpose. Paid the bills, kept the silence at bay during the day, built a reputation, solid, dependable. No nonsense, they called me. Gets results. Colleagues respected me, clients trusted me. Enough, until night fell. Nights were the enemy. Silence descended like a suffocating blanket, a relentless reminder of everything lost, everything never to be. Netflix, wine, the occasional book club, band-aids on a gaping wound. Loneliness, a constant hum beneath the surface. One of those wine-soaked nights, scrolling through endless nothingness, I downloaded Tinder, heard about it from the younger agents, whispered stories of swipes and hookups, quick flings. Just curious, I told myself, wanted to see what the fuss was, feel connected to something, even if it was just an app. Didn't expect anything real. Profiles were a parade of disappointment. Men my age looked tired, worn down, boys obsessed with gym selfies, conversations shallower than a puddle. Swiped left until my thumb ached. Then, him, Liam. Picture was normal. Standing by the Hudson, plain white tee, jeans, something disarmingly genuine about his smile, crinkles around his eyes. Bio. Trying to figure it out. Pizza enthusiast, good talks preferred. Made me actually chuckle. Almost swiped left out of pure habit. What could I possibly have in common with a 25-year-old? But something stopped me. Wine? Maybe. Maybe the way his picture made something flicker inside me, a feeling dormant for years. Before I could overthink, swiped right. It's a match, the app declared. Didn't expect a message. Less than an hour later, ping. Best pizza topping and why pepperoni? Silly, harmless. But I laughed again. Typed back about mushrooms and olives, and we were off. Conversations were light, easy. He talked about college, about being unsure of his path, working part-time while he figured it out. I told him about my career, the thrill of closing a deal, the impossible New York market. Age never came up. Walls I'd built started to crack. Messages became a daily ritual. Good morning, sunshine, texts, day filled with little updates, stupid jokes. He made me laugh, really laugh, felt seen. Then, Monday morning. Running late, hair a mess, practically inhaled my coffee. Team meeting, walked in, flustered and froze. Liam. Sitting at a desk, head up, smile, small wave, thought I was hallucinating. Susan, my colleague, chirped, "Sarah, you know my nephew, Liam, summer intern. Isn't he a doll?" Doll? Not the word. Under fluorescent office lights, Liam was more. Taller, broader shoulders, casual confidence that belied his age. Stomach dropped. Did he know? Tinder profile, no last name, but my face, front and center. If he did, he didn't show it. Weeks of internal chaos. Professional, Sarah. Keep it professional. Avoided being alone with him. Impossible. Susan, bless her oblivious heart, assigned him to assist me. Listings, open houses, client meetings, late nights in the office. Suddenly, the little things were magnified. His eyes lingering a beat too long during meetings, studying me. Excuses to ask property questions, even with Susan right there. The way he smiled when I walked in, like he shared some secret joke. Boiling point. Late night, just us, office emptying out. Paperwork for a weekend open house. 8 p.m. Pizza? Liam suggested. Desk picnic. Greasy slices, lukewarm Pinot Grigio someone had abandoned in the fridge. Conversation flowed. Terrible staging fails, nightmare clients. Felt, normal, seen. Then, storage room call. Heat still oppressive, AC a distant memory. Impulse. Slipped off my blouse. Bra and slacks. Just for a second of relief. Wine-fueled recklessness. No one around, right? Wrong. Door creak. Turned. Liam, again. Eyes wide. Face flushed. Deja vu. Silence stretched. Time warped. "I am so sorry," he stammered, backing out, door clicking shut. Clutching my blouse, heart a drum solo in my chest. Part of me wanted to scream, mortified, at him, at myself, at the sheer absurdity. Another part, something else. Excitement, and I wasn't sure I wanted it to stop. Next morning, storage room replay on loop in my head. Instinct. Bury it. Embarrassment, nothing more. Liar again. Couldn't shake his face. Wide eyes, jaw tight, that lingering gaze before he fled. Work. Pretend. Liam played along. Polite, almost shy smile, normal intern duties, but different. Unspoken tension, thick in the air whenever we were near. Tension that only amplified. Little things. Fingers brushing during paperwork handoffs. Excuses to hover at my desk. Pointless questions. Glimpses. Quick, fleeting looks when he thought I wasn't watching. Imagining it, Sarah. Projecting. Deep down, I knew better. Week later, open house. Modest 3-bedroom in the suburbs. Late showing, 7 p.m., working couple, 9 p.m. wrap-up, summer sun dipping below the horizon, packing up marketing materials. Liam watching, gaze held mine, unreadable, intense. Good showing, quiet voice, nod. Think they're interested. Pause. Too long, pulse quickened, palms clammy, tension unbearable. Need a ride back? Break the silence. He hesitated, nodded. Car's still at the office. Loaded the trunk, climbed into the SUV. Silent drive. Air thick, unnamed. Focused on the road, engine hum. All I could think about was him, inches away, office parking lot, nearly empty, building dark, security lights casting a faint glow, parked, turned to him, forced smile. Here we are. He didn't move. Looked at me, really looked, eyes searching mine. I can't stop thinking about you, he said, voice low, steady. Words, electric shock, breath caught. Liam, He cut me off. Let me just say it. Crazy, maybe. You might not feel it, but I can't pretend anymore. I see how you look at me. Feel it when we're close. Mouth open, no sound. He was right. Denial, pushed down, but truth undeniable. I shouldn't, whisper. Small smile. Maybe not. Doesn't change anything. I want you. Think you want me too. Before I could stop it, leaning in. Instinct. Lips met. Tentative. Testing. Hand brushed my face. Hesitation dissolved. Kiss deepened. Years of longing, suppressed desire flooding to the surface. Hands at my waist, pulling me closer. Fingers tangled in his hair. Messy, frantic, everything I hadn't realized I craved. Small voice, back of my mind, screaming, "Stop! Think!" Couldn't. Didn't want to. Wanted this so long, he murmured, lips against mine, breath ragged, no response. Couldn't. Let him lead, hands roaming, hunger mirroring mine. Didn't make it out of the car. Cramped seats, scent of leather and sweat. World outside ceased to exist, lost in each other. Touch firm, gentle, movements confident, cautious, afraid of breaking me. Silence after, heavy breathing. Stared out the window, mind racing. We shouldn't have, I said finally. He turned, soft, serious. Regret it? Hesitated, words caught. No, admitted, but not right. Reached for my hand, fingers brushing mine. Maybe not. Sometimes, right thing isn't what we need. Didn't know how to answer. Part of me wanted to push away, end it. Another part, deeper, desperate, wanted to hold on. To him, to the way he made me feel. Alive, desired, seen. Driving him home, told myself, one time, weakness won't happen again. Liar, deep down, knew, beginning. Told myself, fleeting weakness, boundary crossed, never repeated. Resolve, paper thin. Days after, drawn to him. Unexplained, irresistible pull. Not just physical, though that was there. The way he looked at me, like I was the only thing. Office dynamic, complicated. Normal, we tried. Pretending. Tension palpable, every glance, every brush of hands, magnetism undeniable. Not long before we gave in again. Open house. Sleek modern home, upscale neighborhood. Sold itself practically. Hours of showing, prospective buyers. Last couple left. Just us. Empty house. Kitchen, tidying up brochures, business cards. Felt him behind me. No words, just presence. Close. Heat of his body. Avoiding me, voice low. Froze. Hands gripping counter edge. Not avoiding you. Lie. We both knew. Stepped closer. Chest against my back. You are, get it, not easy. Turned to face him, breath hitched, eyes met, no judgment, no frustration, understanding, quiet determination, knees weak. Liam, this complicated, whisper. I know, reaching, tucking hair behind my ear, touch gentle, reverent. Can't stop thinking about you, about us. Mouth open to respond, words caught. Before thoughts formed, he leaned in. Lips brushing mine, kiss soft, tentative, full of promise. This time, no resistance. Kitchen counter, sanctuary, cool marble, heat of bodies, hands at my waist pulling closer, fingers tangled in his hair. World fell away, only us, lost, intensity. After that day, everything shifted. Hesitant, uncertain, all-consuming, excuses to be alone. Late nights, long drives, lunch breaks in quiet corners of the city. Out-of-the-way cafe downtown. Quiet, unassuming, hidden. Back corner, coffee, talking, everything, nothing. Travel plans, places to see, things to do. Daughter, pride, even if calls were less frequent now. Precious moments, more than physical, deeper, intimate. Cracks, inevitable. Secrecy, exhilarating at first. Challenges too, careful. Shoulders constantly checked. Office suspicion. Susan, same Susan who introduced us, pulled me aside. Break room. Spending a lot of time with Liam lately. Casual tone, sharp eyes, forced laugh, nervous. Quick learner, good to have someone eager. Nodded, but gaze lingered. Just be careful, Sarah. People talk. Conversation, constant hum of warning. Fine line, couldn't stay away. Next escalation. Listing outside the city. Secluded lake house, woods, glass walls, open spaces, deck overlooking the water, weekend showing prep, late afternoon arrival, sunset, orange glow over the lake. View from the deck, Liam, quiet excitement. Followed him outside. Cool evening air, relief from the heat. Water shimmering, smooth, undisturbed. Beautiful, leaning against railing. So are you, soft voice. Turned, heart skipped. Intensity in his eyes. Before response, close the distance. Lips met. Slow, deliberate. Deck, stage, lake, setting sun, witnesses. Hands at my back, pulling closer. Body pressed against his. World blurred. Nature's hum faded, lost in each other. Every time, last time, can't keep doing this, risking everything. Every time, drawn back, irresistible. Not just physical, how he made me feel. Like I mattered. Worth something, guilt, lingering, quiet moments, whispering doubts, fears. What will people think? Susan? Guilt gnawing, couldn't end it. Being with Liam, so right, so intoxicating. Company event, Dinner party, local restaurant, successful quarter celebration, everyone from the office, best clothes, laughter, conversation. Liam and I, careful distance. Opposite ends of the table, avoiding interaction. Across the room, felt his eyes. Silent reminder. Tension unbearable, restroom escape. Hallway Liam, waiting. Can't keep doing this. Voice trembling. I know. Closer step. Doesn't mean I'll stop. Resolve crumbled. Dinner party end, emotional mess. Guilt, desire, fear, swirling, pulling. Driving home, couldn't stop thinking. Him, us, everything done, everything still wanted. Not just affair anymore, deeper. Couldn't walk away, even if I wanted to. For first time in years, not alone. Every affair, breaking point. Ours, no different. Secrecy, stolen moments, thrill, intoxicating at first. Every encounter, stakes higher, guilt, kept at bay, creeping in. Quiet moments, questioning everything. Liam, excitement, frustration. Cracks, Friday afternoon, office, quiet. Susan, paperwork review with Liam, conference room, blinds half closed, summer sun blocked. What's going on? Abrupt question. Documents dropped on table, blinked, caught off guard. What do you mean? Distant, low, firm voice. Since the lake house, pulling away. Sigh. Hand through hair. Liam, not easy. Ways this could explode. Susan, anyone else finds out. They won't. Interrupted. Careful. Shot back, sharper than intended. Not invisible, Liam. People noticing. Susan already commented, time together. Frown. Leaning back. So? Stop. Mouth opened. Words wouldn't come. Truth? Didn't know what I was saying. Didn't want to end it. Fear of disaster. More careful, finally, softening voice. Not just fling for me, Liam. Can't lose everything I've worked for. Expression softened, reached across table, took my hand. Don't want to lose you, quietly. Need to know, not just risk for you. Care about me as much as I care about you. Looked at hands, fingers warm, steady. I do care, admitted. More than I should. Following week, whispers started. Subtle, lingering glance from Susan, knowing smirk from younger agent. Rumors gained momentum fast. Heard about Sarah and the intern? Receptionist whisper, break room. Spending lots of time together after hours. Stomach twisted. Ducked out of sight, heart pounding. Knew this would happen. Hearing it, too real. Evening, called Liam, voice tight. We need to talk. Came to my apartment. Concerned expression. What's going on? People are talking, pacing living room. If this gets back to Susan, stop. Interrupted, taking my hands, stilling me. Knew this wouldn't be easy. Office gossip won't scare me away from you. Reassuring words, fear not remained. If rumors weren't enough, Liam dropped another bomb. Days later, car, late night showing. Unspoken tension heavy. Thinking about leaving the office, abrupt voice. Gaze fixed on dashboard. Blinked, caught off guard again. Leaving? Why? Hesitated, hand through hair. Offered job in Seattle. Not much. Step in right direction. Stomach sank. Seattle, 1,000 miles away. Job end of us. When did this happen? Tight voice. Few weeks ago, admitted. Didn't want to tell you. Until I decided. And have you? Turned to look at me, conflicted. Don't know. Part of me wants to stay. For you. Part of me can't keep putting life on hold. Didn't know what to say. Wanted to say stay. Promise we could make it work. Unfair. Liam, do what's right for you. Finally, voice breaking. Don't want to be reason you give up opportunity. Reached for my hand, grip firm. You're not just a reason, Sarah. You're the reason. Tension climaxed. Company event again. Careful distance, party, parking lot, alone, everything spilled out. Not sustainable. Voice trembling, frustration. Fooling ourselves. Keep this up. So what are you saying? Demanded sharp voice. End it? Pretend none of this happened? I don't know, snapped, tears welling. Don't know right thing to do anymore. Can't keep living with constant fear. Hand through hair, jaw tight. Think this is easy for me? Think I don't know risks? I'm here, Sarah. Here because I want you, because I care. Tired of feeling like only one willing to fight. Words cut deep. Moment, no response. I do care, finally, voice breaking. But I'm scared, Liam. Scared of what people will think, what this could cost me. Stepped closer, softening expression. Tell me what you want, Sarah. Want me to stay? Want us to figure this out? Or want me to walk away? Stared at him, heart pounding. Choice. Weight unbearable. Night, lay awake, replaying argument, his words echoing. Want me to stay? Life I'd built, career worked for, Liam. Way he made me feel, way he looked at me. Only thing that mattered. No easy answer, one thing clear. Couldn't imagine life without him. Next morning, called him. Can we talk? Shaky voice. No hesitation. 10 minutes. Arrived. No time wasted. I want you to stay. Firm voice, tears in eyes. Don't know how we'll make this work. Can't let you go. Face softened, pulled me into his arms. We'll figure it out, murmured. Together, first time in weeks, peace. Didn't know future, knew not ready to let go. Thought asking him to stay, clarity, relief, choice made. Didn't. More complicated. Days after, Liam, lighter, relaxed, weight lifted, decision made, staying. For me, not in chest tightened. Not that I didn't want him. Desperately. Immediate threat of leaving gone. Couldn't stop thinking about everything else. Rumors, Susan's gaze, ever-present risk. More time together, sneaking moments, shadows of our lives. Couldn't shake feeling borrowed time. Evening, week after decision. My apartment. Rare treat. Safe haven, ourselves. No fear of prying eyes. Simple dinner, pasta, red wine, kitchen table, soft overhead light, warm shadows on his face. Glad I stayed, breaking comfortable silence. Looked up, wine glass, studying him, young, full of life. Mistake, not asking him to stay. Tying him to me, baggage, years behind me, ahead of him. Really? Quiet voice. Reached across table, took my hand. Of course. Sincere eyes. You make me happy, Sarah. Don't doubt that. Tried to smile, hollow, wanted to believe him. Doubt nod. Turning point days later. Open house, high-end listing. Busy afternoon, clients coming, going. Susan, unannounced. Help out. Liam and I, careful, professional, public. That day, chaos slipped. Kitchen, rearranging hors d'oeuvres platter. Liam walked in. Too close. Arm brushed mine, reaching for water. Small gesture, innocuous, jolt of electricity. Going to get us caught, whispered teasing voice, genuine fear, smirk, leaning in, breath tickling ear. You love the risk. Response caught in throat. Susan walked in. Look on her face. Froze me. Nothing said. Eyes flicked between us. Unreadable. Everything okay in here? Finally, casual tone, sharp gaze. Fine. Quickly, stepping back. Just making sure everything's in order. Nodded. Moment lingered. Heavy, charged, couldn't shake feeling she knew or suspected. Evening, alone in living room, weight crashed down. Fear, guilt, constant anxiety. Too much. First time since beginning, let myself think. What if we got caught? Lose everything. Career, reputation, life rebuilt after divorce. All crumbling. Liam, young, whole life ahead. Selfish, holding him back. Opportunities lost if he stayed with me. Called later that night. Almost didn't answer. Knew couldn't avoid this conversation forever. Been thinking, said, picking up, about us. About everything. Quiet moment. Doesn't sound good. Sighed, closing eyes. Don't know if we can keep doing this, Liam. Risks too high. Sarah, voice steady, sadness tinged. We've talked about this. I know the risks, willing to take them, for you. What if it all falls apart? Voice breaking. What if we get caught? What if you resent me for everything you gave up? I won't, firmly. Could never resent you. But if you're telling me you don't want this anymore, you don't want me... Not that, interrupted, throat tight. I do want you. But I'm scared, Liam. Scared of losing everything. Scared of losing you. You won't lose me, softly. Not unless you push me away. End. No decision that night. Conversation ended. More questions than answers. Both hesitant to let go. Unsure how to move forward. Next few weeks, blur of stolen moments, quiet doubts. Continued seeing each other, weight hung over us. Unspoken, ever present. Night. Tangled in bed, Liam broke silence. Ever think what this could be? Different? Soft voice. No answer right away. Fingers tracing circles on his chest. All the time, admitted. sighed, pulling me closer. Wish we didn't have to hide. Me too, whispered, longing. Wishing wouldn't change reality. Last time together, unplanned, showed up, late evening, apartment, tense face, hands in pockets. Needed to see you, simply, let him in, night talking, laughing, making love, like first time, all over again. Sun rose, next morning something shifted. Getting dressed, turned to me, unreadable expression. Offered job in Seattle again, quietly, called yesterday. Heart sank. Think I'm going to take it, steady voice, emotion filled. Think it's time. Nodded, swallowing lump. You're right, it is. No goodbye, not really. Kissed me one last time, slow, tender, then gone. 6 months since Liam left. Susan mentioned postcard from Seattle. Didn't ask details. Sometimes alone in office, late night. Think about him. Us. Everything shared, everything lost. No regrets. Not a single moment. Reminded me what it felt like. Alive, seen, desired, time fleeting, real. Some nights, dream about him. Lake house, sunset over water, everything perfect. Wake up, memory fading. Like last rays of sunlight, life goes on. Part of me, always wonder. What could have been?